I wanted to respond to this because this is something that I used to deal with like greatly. I mean, I still deal with it, but it used to be debilitating. Literally every second of the day, I was afraid like I'd pass out, have a heart attack, like have some major health event to the point where like it was hard to even get out of bed. I still deal with health anxiety sometimes, but it is nowhere near where it was before. It used to be to the point where like I literally could not even like I said get out of bed, but even like pumping gas at a gas station, now I go grocery shopping, like I'm doing what I need to do as a parent, like I'm getting shit done, I have more good days than bad days now. Here's what I did. And I first want to make a disclaimer that nothing I mention in this video I am not like partnered with, sponsored with, I don't like benefit from other than like I don't want people to go through what I went through and even what I deal with now. So when I'm in really dark places, the number one thing I do is read. That's just what I gravitate towards is reading. So I found this book, I believe it's called The Panic Attack Workbook. I think it's by David Carbonell. And I started reading it and it really resonated with me. One quote from the book like really spoke to me, and I might not get it right word for word, but it was never sacrifice permanent freedom for temporary comfort. I literally started repeating that quote to myself every day. I carried it with me always. I opened up a Word document and I started listing things that like I wanted to be able to do, like pumping gas was one of them, or getting out of the car and walking into a Dunkin' Donuts on my own, like things that most people wouldn't even think twice about. But me in my head doing those things was so like consuming because I thought I was gonna like drop dead every time I did them. I put like little like squares, little brackets under each thing that I wanted to do. And every time I went out and did it, I would put a check mark. Like say I went and pumped gas, under pumping gas, I'd do a check mark. And I would slowly see how much more I was doing every single day. And each time I got more comfortable, each time. And seeing it right in front of me, how much I was completing, it just really put it into perspective, and it just motivated like me to keep going further. Another thing I did just to kind of keep positive during all like the anxiety and everything, and also depression, because it's depressing like not being able to do like little things because like anxiety just consumes you. So what I would do is I had this little notebook and I labeled it as positive thoughts over coffee. Every night I would list positive things that happened that day. And while I would drink my coffee the next morning, I would read them and see all the positives from yesterday. And I would start the day off on a good foot. So that's what kind of worked for me, and I still use those tools. Like, it still helps me when I need it. I hope it helps because I know how consuming health anxiety can be. I've struggled with it, my loved ones have, and I hope it helps.